Hello, I'm not gonna really stay too much on the phone or on this clip. I just wanna look and talk about how we can develop Africa for the next generations. It's very sad to see incidences, occurrences in Africa where lives and innocent people are being lost, where poverty has been the order of the day, where you know young minds doesn't even have a future. And these are things that sadden my heart, that sadden my mind. And looking critically, I don't think we have much problem. And like I said, our problem stems from both inside and outside. There's always a saying that in Africa that says, "Bogiri olano alangba ole kowobe." You know what it actually means is that there's no crack in the wall, there's no way lizard can go into the house. It's a deep thing, and 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 I want to say that I can say the mind, the aspiration of some eminent people, or some people, African minds that really want to change things for better. To be honest, I've learned so much traveling out of the country. I've been out of the country for some time, and it'd be a shame as an African not to be able to contribute my quota to development of the place. Africa has been a place where every young mind would want to come out of the country. But the problem is simple. We don't need to become engineers. We don't need to become doctors. We don't need to become professionals in anything to develop Africa. You know, it's all about we recognizing talent, gifted, and supporting those who are gifted. That's the problem we have in Africa. Education, so to say, it's a mean of follow, 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 follow. That's the way I look at it. Many of the course we do is just follow. There's no productivity. There's no inclusive thinking. There's no. It's like we're learning history. Does that make sense? There's no. What can we productively achieve with the course? Does that make sense? That would benefit Africa. That's all about. That would benefit Africa. So I think of it. There are so many struggles in the country. One of the struggles is poverty. Poverty stems from the fact that people cannot eat 3 square meal, which is a big problem. So what we're going to do? What I want to solution? We need to go back into agriculture. We need to go because that's the only thing that can sustain the the generations and the oncoming generations and the present generations. That's the only thing. We need to think of producing, production. Africa has been a consuming country. That's number one. Number two, following the likes of Wale Showore, followed his activities all over for a while now, right from the Sahara days back in Nigeria, trying to see how things could be better. But like I said, he can't do it on himself. It's going to be really, really difficult for him. And I probably want to give him some little bit of my own advice. We staying on the platform, using social media. I don't think we're doing our best, but I think we could contribute more than that. Showore need a group of young minds, like minds, maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe 40, maybe 50, that would combine knowledge, that would combine their minds, orientations, and see how they can systematically grind themselves into power. When you have authority, you have more power to change things. But when you don't have authority, it's quite difficult for you to change things. I know you're going to be struggling. But Gani Fahimi has done its best and left us. Fela has done his best and left us. All the Shoyinkas, they are doing their best and they're getting older. So, for him to have a tangible impact in Nigeria, young minds should think they're really, really interested in development of Africa, like he said, like I perceive him to have. Think of joining him in Nigeria. You see, having an experience of living in diaspora is a blessing and it could be a curse. The blessing is that you've been able to see how the Western worlds are able to plan their country. The curse is that we are minusing from the development. We are minus from the development of Africa because your talent, your better talent is being used in the Western world. So how can we contribute our better talent to the development of Africa? So that's one of the things we need to start thinking of critically. And that's one of the things that bothers me, sir. Anyway, I would like to have a conversation with one of these days. I'm looking forward to that. My name is Babaka. Thank you.